Make some noise, Miraculous. Where are you? Make yourself heard. Let me hear you scream. Who's excited about this already? Anybody? Yes? Should we get started? We have a lot of very special guests here. We've never actually had a panel quite like this before here at Anime Impulse. Anime Impulse, make some noise! Yes! Because we gotta get other Miraculous who are too busy in the gaming or they're looking at the artist alley and they're like, oh my gosh, the Miraculous Ladybug panel is starting right now. I better hustle over there. You know what I'm saying? All right, so the way we want to start this panel, like we did last year, was anyone here last year for the Miraculous Ladybug panel? A couple of people. Well, listen, last year, Anime Impulse didn't know what to do with us because all of a sudden we attracted such a big crowd and they were like, oh, well, that's something I gotta check out. I don't know what it is. I think we made a lot of new Miraculous that day. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Ezra Weisz. I'm the voice director of Miraculous Ladybug for the English voice cast, and I get to play some of the characters. Give me a round of applause. Very nice. We're going to introduce some of our incredible voice actors and production team, and they're going to come up here, and we're going to figure out whatever it is that we're going to do. Because that's how the panels go. You guys have an opportunity to ask us some questions. I see some cosplayers. Maybe we'll get some cosplayers up here to show us some of your very unique cosplays. But without further ado, the way that we start any Miraculous Ladybug panel is the way we start every show of Miraculous Ladybug. That is with the theme song, but it needs to be a sing-along. So you guys have to sing the song all together. In fact, who in this room knows all of the words to Miraculous Ladybug's theme song? You come up here and grab a microphone. You come up here and grab a microphone. Who else knows? You for sure. Get your tushy up here. Who else wants to come up here, grab a mic? Yes, you get up here. Hurry up, come on, quick, 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 there's no steps. Ladybug herself, get your tushy up here. Who else? Who else? Multi-Mouse? Multi-Mouse and Chloe, get up here and grab a microphone. Grab a microphone. Grab a microphone. Take it, take it. Do you know all the words too? No, no, only mommy knows the words. I get it, I get it. Hurry up, Multi-Mouse, hurry. You know you're quick, you're tiny and fast. I hope you have your friends and family or fiance that will be filming this for you. By the way, for you guys that don't know, last weekend at a different anime convention, Luca, for real, proposed to his Marinette. Pick your hand up. And they have gotten a miraculous engagement. Congratulations, you two lovers. Okay, are you ready? We are ready. Let's hit that theme song, you guys. Let me hear you sing it.
In the daytime, I'm Marinette. Just a normal girl with a normal life. But there's something about me that no one knows yet. I have a secret. Another day, I'm back alone. I think about him, he's so cool. He looks at me.
You can sing too, by the way.
But doesn't see me in that way. Oh, oh, oh. Like the dog is spinning round. Oh, oh, oh. My feet are off the ground. Oh, oh, oh. And where the sun goes down, that's when I become.
Everybody?
Miraculous, simply the best.
Louder!
Up to the test when things go wrong. Miraculous, the luckiest.
Look how good they look.
Always so strong.
I am a cat, just chilling out.
But in the night, she's all I think about. I feel so strong when she's around. She shakes me up when I am down. Oh, 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 they'll never know. Oh, oh, my love can only grow.
Oh my gosh, Cat Noir and Ladybug.
That's when I become.
Everybody!
Miraculous,
Can't hear it!
simply the best. Up to
The words are on the screen.
Miraculous, the luckiest. The power of love always so strong.
Bring it home!
Miraculous,
Come on, grab it!
the best.
Here we go!
Up to the top.
Everybody, clap your hands if you're not holding a camera.
Miraculous, the luckiest.
That's like 5 people.
Power of love always so strong. Miraculous.
That's fine. That's how it goes on a TV show. Give a big round of applause off the stage very safely. Watch each other. Look out for each other. That's what Miraculous do. Wasn't that fun? Big round of applause, everybody, for our great volunteers. They were like, I was not expecting that when I showed up to this panel. But it was kind of fun, wasn't it? It was kind of fun. Miraculous are the best because Miraculous Ladybug is the best show. And I want you guys to meet one of our production coordinators. Veronica, get your tush up here. Veronica, come on up. Veronica, go over there, grab a microphone, have a seat. You guys, Veronica is the only person who gets to watch all of the brand new Miraculous episodes before any of us, including myself. So if you want to find out any of the spoils, you follow her on Instagram and she will torment you as she will not give out any of them.
Absolutely nothing.
What's that?
Nothing.
Nothing. Is there something that you can tell them about without telling them specifically about what's going to be happening soon?
It's gonna be great.
Yep. I'm telling you, she is tortured. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome to the stage for the first time on a Miraculous Ladybug panel. This is a character that you guys saw in seasons 3 and 2. He sort of caused a little bit of trouble because he looks just like Adrian Agreste. He plays the character Weisz. Please welcome out Chris Hackney. Wherever you want, grab any seat you want, any seat. Don't sit with Veronica. Sit close to Veronica. That is for sure. All right, we also have another voiceover actor, and we're really lucky to have her here for the first time on an Anime Impulse panel. She has voiced a character that some of you guys really, really love, and some of you guys are like, not her. She is causing trouble for one of my favorite ships. One of the 4. It doesn't matter. She causes trouble. In fact, she's created a new ship. Her name is Faye and she voices Kagami. Get up here, Kagami. Get on up here, Kagami. Now, Kagami was only introduced once we had this other voice actor cause trouble for the Love Square because he's kind of pulling Marinette's attention away from Adrian with the sweet sounds of his guitar and the beautiful blue tones in his hair. He's a little bit older, but I think Marinette's a little bit into him. He is voiced by Andrew Russell, who made his very first Miraculous appearance here at Anime Impulse. Give it up. He's Luca, Andrew Russell. You excited to be back here, Andrew? Anywhere? We have so many seats. So many seats.
Hi.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you somebody who is now making their first appearance here at Anime Impulse. She has become such a dominant player in season 3. In fact, if it wasn't for her, Hawkmoth couldn't become Scarlet Moth. She has suffered physically for her love for Gabriel. Her health isn't right because she's been dealing with a broken peacock Miraculous. It is the voice actor who plays Natalie and Mayora and Nadia as well. Give it up for Sabrina Weisz. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is a real honor to complete our Miraculous panel lineup with a very special guest. She doesn't come to many of the Miraculous Ladybug panels that I host because she's busy doing ones that she hosts. She is a huge fan of the show and she absolutely loves playing the part and seeing you cosplay as her because she plays Marinette Dupan-Chang and Miraculous Ladybug. Give it up for Cristina V! The voice of Ladybug! Have a seat, sit anywhere. Sit anywhere. Well, this is it. Here's your panel. Give everybody a nice big round of applause. some basic things for you guys just to know. Obviously, in other countries, there is a stage show of Miraculous Ladybug that is incredibly popular. And there is a major motion picture of Miraculous Ladybug. Oh my God, Morgan, get over here. Get up, when did you get here? Wait, Morgan, I'm spacing already, because tell him, who did you play again? Desperada! I knew it, I need to come to my senses. Morgan Berry, everybody. She was busy signing somewhere else, and now she's here. Oh my gosh, who else is gonna show up? Anybody back? Anybody else?
My mom is here.
What?
My mom is here.
Where is your mom? Oh my gosh, Christina's mom is here.
How do I do it? This one better? Why didn't you give me a microphone?
I gave you a microphone because the one that you were working with doesn't work really well.
Hello?
That one works. Anyway, I know you guys have lots of questions, but first, I was going to ask everybody here on the panel, what's their favorite ship? Because whenever we go on social media, that's like the one question that you guys are always asking us. So we figured we'll start it off with what is your favorite ship? I'll go first, okay? That way you can think about the other three ships and be like, oh wait, oh yeah. My favorite ship, for those of you that don't know, I think some of you do know, my favorite ship is Ladrian. Ladrian does not get a lot of love. I get it, that's fine. I'm comfortable with my choice. Ladrian, for those who don't know, is Ladybug and Adrian. The reason I picked Ladrian is because watching Cristina play Marinette, I see just how awkward Marinette is. And I want her to really love on her crush. But she's most confident when she's Ladybug. And I like it when people are confident and when they work through their issues, which we know Marinette does really well. So my favorite ship is Ladrian. That would be Ladybug and Adrian. Thank you very much. I'm fine with it. Morgan, who is your favorite ship?
How can I follow up that? That was really good.
It really is the best. I'm the winner at it.
Yeah, a good explanation and everything. Marinette and Adrian.
Oh,
really,
Adrianette.
Yeah.
Marinette and Adrian would be
They're so
Adrianette.
cute together, so yeah.
Very nice. Round of applause. Any Adrianette shippers out there? Okay. Sabrina?
I have so many, I don't know which way to go. I don't know what the composition of the names, how it is.
Right.
But what would it be? Maybe you guys know. Maybe one of you can tell me what the name would be for the ship of Hawk, Moth, and Mayura.
Oh gosh.
What would that be? How would you say it?
Hawk, Moth, and Mayura. You just broke out of the love square, Sabrina, and you're making up new stuff.
I'm making it up right now. It's starting right now today.
I love it. Hawk, Moth, and Mayura. It would be Hawk-Yura.
That's terrible. That sounds terrible.
No, you're a mouth.
No. See, it doesn't sound good when you put the names together. You have to just keep them separate, I guess.
I guess so. But that's a very powerful ship.
Very controversial.
Yeah.
So.
That's like the two bad people.
That's right.
That's like if you threw Lila in there as their child. Then that would be real bad family. Andrew Russell, who do you have?
Hi. Well, once upon a time, there was like this ship with Adrian and Marinette and blah, blah, blah. Then all of a sudden, a ship full of blueberries showed up. Yeah.
What ship is that?
That's the Luca ship, and I'm saying Lucanette, you know.
How dare you?
All these ships started sinking, and everyone's like, ah! You know, it was crazy.
Wait a minute, Morgan is...
I'm torn because I like that one too, and I had to choose. Put me on the spot, and I had to choose between those two. But
The pressure.
I like that one too.
Yes.
That's a good one.
We're going hashtag
so
Lucanette,
sweet.
you know, 2020.
There's so much love in that ship, Andrew, that we actually have a real engaged couple here today
heard.
that are cosplaying as Luke and Ned right there.
They rock.
See that?
Yeah.
Christina V, who do you ship?
All right, so once upon a time, I was also on the Ladrian ship.
Thanks.
Right?
Uh-oh, but there's a
What?
there's a but following that.
But throughout season 2 and 3, our boy Adrian had so many chances.
Yeah.
Given chance after chance to step it up.
Yeah?
And then a little blueberry boy entered the
No! No!
And he treats my girl with love and respect.
What?
He makes her songs. So I am a Lucanette girl.
You have broke. You heard it here, Cristina B is a Luke and that girl. She has broken the love square. How dare you?
All your ships! I shrunk your battleship!
Wow.
Shrunk? Shanked.
Wow.
Sank! Thank you.
All right, well, Faye's coming to the table, but she also voices Kagami. I'm nervous to hear what her favorite ship is.
I like looking at, but I'm gonna say Marigami!
Wait a minute, is that you? Is that Kagami and Marinette?
That's right!
I've never heard of that ship. Did you just make it up?
No, listen to that! See, they're out there!
It's real?
It's
They're
real!
best friends. They become best friends because Kagami has to figure out how to smile when she gets her picture taken. Do you remember that episode? You remember that? Oh, Faye's doing it. Faye's making the Kagami face. Smile. Smile. All right, Chris.
That's gonna be on the internet.
That's right. Chris, what is your favorite ship?
I'm sorry, Ezra swung me. There's a video from Anime Impulse where he did a very excellent breakdown of why Ladrian is objectively, demonstrably, the best ship. Period. End of discussion.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank you so much, Chris. That's an excellent answer. I'm the only one who thinks so. That's why we're friends. And Veronica. Now, Veronica gets to look at the show without having any favorites because she doesn't voice any of these characters yet.
So once upon a time, there was a little blueberry boy?
No! This is the worst story.
Oh my god.
Why is this story starting once upon a time?
Yeah, what does that mean?
What they said?
Because it ends, they lived happily
They
ever
lived
after?
happily ever after.
My mind?
Oh, well, at the end of season 3, some of you guys may be thinking they do, maybe not. We don't know.
Can we talk about the year's biggest glow down?
Yes, please.
Chloe!
Oh, Chloe.
Chloe.
Do we have any Chloe cosplayers? Stand up if we have a Chloe cosplayer. There she is. Chloe has had a rough season 3.
She really did.
Yeah.
Stan.
She has issues with her family.
Yeah?
She doesn't know how to be friends with her friends.
Yeah?
And she's not in as many episodes anymore. We'll see what happens. Maybe she'll have more. Maybe she'll have more in the future. We don't know. Okay, so we are going to open it up to questions from you guys because I know some of you have some questions in a moment. But first, I want to find out if you guys have a favorite episode, and yes, it can certainly be an episode that you were featured in because that would be my favorite one as well. My favorite episode is the one where it's called Glaciator. It's where Andre the ice cream seller, he gets akumatized and he gets giant because I played Andre the ice cream seller. And the week before we recorded that episode, there was just one character with one missing line in it, and it just said, ice cream vendor. And I said, well, let me just do that line real fast. He's just going like, here, you know, something silly like that. And then the next script that we received, our audio engineer, Mike Fox, he said, Ezra, that ice cream seller's coming back. He's got a name, and you have a song. I went, what?
Do you know the song?
Is it too late? He says, no, you're doing it, fool.
Sing the
So,
song.
what's that?
Sing the song. Sing the song.
I don't remember the word. I don't remember the word. My name is Andre Glacier. I'm Andre the ice cream seller. With one scoop or two, I'll find love for you with magical ice cream flavors. Now, I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't know if those are the real words because a little inside deep miraculous ladybug conversation, when we got the episode to record it and we had the song, we didn't have the song in English. We just had to sort of translate it quickly and then rewrite the song. Remember, Veronica? And then we recorded it. I
was there too,
And then,
watching
like 4
you.
days later, you watched me sing it?
Yeah.
You were watching me? Is that what you
Right
said?
after my session.
It was. Oh, you watched me sing it. How awful for you. I'm sorry.
It was amazing. He
I
was
get so sweaty
good.
and red
He
in the
came
face.
out of nowhere.
Yeah. Anyway, then Zag delivered the real lyrics. So I don't know if I'm singing like the real lyrics or the ones that we made up? Are you cosplaying as Gabriel Agreste? On a screen, stand up and show everybody. We don't get many Gabriel Agrestes. Turn around on a screen. There he is. Wow. Very creative, very accurate. All right. Morgan, what is your favorite Miraculous episode?
The Desperada episode.
Obviously.
'Cause that's where I come in, and that was a lot of fun. And whoo, she gave you all a run for your money. Like, she put up a good fight. So.
Oh yeah, she did. Yeah, she showed Miraculous Ladybug that she has to bring her A game to fight Desperada. That's right.
And a lot happened too, and it was a good episode. I enjoyed it.
It was an excellent episode. Sabrina, you've been in a lot of episodes. You're in more and more episodes, not only as Mayura, but also we've had Nadia Shamak, who Sabrina voices as well. She's been akumatized at the early part of season 3. You're busy all over the place. It must be hard to decide.
It is very hard to decide. I didn't even remember that Nadia got akumatized.
That was the very first episode, and she's beautiful too because she's like a turquoise blue. Do you guys remember that? Who was she? What was her akumatized name? What was it?
Prime Queen.
That's
Prime
right.
Queen,
Prime
yes.
Queen.
I actually really liked that episode.
Yeah. I was very excited for
That
you
was
when I
really
saw
fun.
that was you.
Yeah, with all the digital, like, that was fun. But I mean, this is really hard because for me, all the episodes, I feel like this last season was really amazing. I feel like, right? Wasn't it a really strong season, guys?
Did you guys like season 3? For those that have seen it, you
So much.
piraters.
So much
Pirates,
went on.
pirates, all of you.
But I don't know. Have they all been aired? Season 3?
Well, they have not dropped on Netflix, but
Okay.
these real Miraculous that are here today, they find it on YouTube the illegal way, and they devour it, and they don't care.
Because I'm afraid if I say what the episode that came to mind, I don't know if it's aired yet.
Oh, it's all right.
So I don't know if I can say
I think we're in company now where if it doesn't air, they won't remember it, and then they'll see it and they'll be like, this was amazing!
Well, you have to help me out a little bit here because it was the one where there were the doppelgangers
Right?
of Ladybug and Cat Noir.
Yep.
Right? I love that one.
That's right. That was so hard because Cristina had to do a bad version of Ladybug,
Yes.
and then Cristina had to do Ladybug. You remember that?
Which episode?
The one where we had all of the clones?
What clone?
You don't know.
Multi-mouse?
No.
I don't know
Multi-Mouse
what
is
you're
in the
talking
house
about.
now, by the way. Multi-Mouse, stand up. Stand up all the way, Multi-Mouse. There she is. Look how great she looks. That was a super fun episode, too. All right, Andrew.
Hi. So, Silencer was my favorite episode until a little magic happened called Viperian.
Oh.
Now, that is my favorite.
Viperian?
Yeah, well, whatever the name of the episode is. But listen, Viperian's transformation was like, that was like highlight of, yeah, it's amazing. I still love looking at the transformation. It's just cool to see that, Luca, you all know.
Yeah. Do you remember what you say to Sass? Sass is the Miraculous.
Yeah, of course.
You do?
Sass, scale, slither.
Whoa!
It goes all in there. And then it's like, wow, and then he does this thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we all know what you're talking about. Just keep doing it.
And Air's
Sassy.
like, whoa. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
I do know.
I would venture to say it's the best transformation yet.
I don't know. Mayura has a pretty amazing transformation.
That's true.
What about the unicorn guys one?
The
The horse.
Pegasus?
Pegasus! That's what I meant, not unicorn.
You like that one?
Same thing.
You like it when Nino
You guys like
turns?
that?
Yeah, Nino busts it out. He does a hip hop. He does, because Nino's a hip hopper like that. Sabrina, you say.
Yes.
Do you know what you say when you transform?
Oh man, you put me on the spot. Kind of. I don't remember exactly.
Do you know who your Miraculous is?
Yes.
Do you guys know who's her Miraculous? And she says, Dusu, spread my feather. Remember that? All right, so let's hear you do Dusu, spread my feathers.
Dusu, spread my feathers.
Yes! We'll save you for last, Cristina. Now, Kagami, you were also given a cute little Miraculous. Do you remember your Miraculous?
Long, bring the storm.
Yeah! Chris, you didn't get a Miraculous.
No, but I did get to be akumatized.
You did.
And I got to disco my way all over y'all.
Oh, yes!
My Party Crasher episode was the best, by the
Your
way.
Party Crasher episode is the most male character heavy episode. It's like all of a sudden all the bros in the show were like, hey bro, let's give Adrian a bro party and invite only the male characters from the show. That is the very first time we saw the banana character swinging through the house saying stay peachy for some weird reason. A banana says stay peachy, we don't really know. But yeah, that's right. That's right. Wait, did Desperada have a catchphrase?
I don't. I don't think so.
No,
did
she
I?
just
I
had
don't
that
remember
guitar
having
action.
one. Yeah, just the really cool guitar.
Yeah. So
I
Chris
wish
made
she had
stuff
a
up.
catchphrase.
That's what I do.
All right, Cristina, you get the one Kwame. I think someone here might have the Kwame. Can you show us your tiki?
There she is.
There's Tiki. Oh my goodness. Do you want to come up here real quick and maybe Cristina will say? Yeah, hop on up.
Does anybody else have a
there's
tiki?
another Tiki. Bring your Tiki up here.
Bring your tiki.
Where?
Come on up.
Bring up your Tiki.
Yes,
Hurry.
please.
Yes, bring your Tikis up here. Get up here with your Tiki. Oh my gosh, I love the breakdancing. Ladybugs. Oh my gosh, surround Cristina with Tikis. That will freak her out.
Don't forget which one's your tiki. Here, you can hold them.
You guys, did you hear what happened at Anime
This
Impulse?
reminds me of
What?
Corky
There was
Beach
an
Day.
outbreak of Tikis.
All right. Ready?
All right, Tikis, get around Christina's face.
Tiki, spots on! Yeah! Nailed it!
I can't help it, but that's the cutest thing ever. Also, how about a nice round of applause for our cosplayers? Looking great. Love your sag. Pull over. You look great in that. Very, very nice. Nicely done. All right, so now we have introduced ourselves. You guys know the characters that we play. You know some of the voices and work that we have done. This is an opportunity for you guys to ask us some questions, but you'll have to come up here on the microphone so that we can hear you over Galaga and Dragon's Lair and Dance Dance Revolution and all those other games that are up there. So if anybody has a question, come on over here so that we can find out. If not, this has been a great panel. Thank you so much.
Yeah. That's good stuff. We gotta go over here.
Yeah, come on over here. Please give a round of applause for our first question.
Yeah.
Hold up, I gotta think of something on the spot here. Besides your own transformation, because don't be biased, what was your favorite and least favorite of the transformation?
Favorite and least favorite of the transformations. We don't want to start arguments. We don't want to start arguments. But if anybody here, we won't go down the row, but if there's anybody here who can think of a transformation that you really was like, what's that one all about? Then that's what we would like to hear. Yes, go ahead.
I love Kagami's transformation.
You love it.
I really do.
Nice. All right, so that's a favorite. I think one of mine that's like on the scale, on the lower side of the scale, is when Kim transforms into the monkey. Really weird, guys. I mean, I feel real bad for Kim because he's just, trying to be a good sort of swimming boyfriend for Ondine, but at the same time, his transformation is super goofy. So that's how I feel about that one. Anybody else? That's a good answer. We got a good one. Next one.
Second place is Pegasus.
Pegasus is as favorite?
No.
As silly.
Silly.
Yeah, when we saw them, Cristina always, when she is in the booth, Cristina always wants to see like everybody's business, like everything else. Not just the Marinette scenes or the Ladybug scenes. She's like, wait, let me watch that transformation. And whenever anything new happens, we always record her reactions because she's always goes like, what? Nuh-uh. Huh? You're kidding.
And it's not safe for work.
It's not safe for work.
No, we can't post them ever.
No. I can only post the safe ones. Sometimes I'll do a little candid video of Cristina in the booth and share it. But yeah, we have to usually delete them pretty quickly. Nice. All right. Yes, Luca, we have a question.
So, not so much a question as I wanted to tell Faye. When I watched the episode with Kagami making that smile that she... It was late at night and I watched it. I laughed so hard and loud that I woke up my roommates. Thank you for sharing that.
See how that is? You're causing sleepless nights everywhere. That's pretty great. Thank you for sharing that. That was one of my favorite things. We were working really hard on that Kagami episode because Kagami, to find the humor there, it wasn't like really big and loud and silly. Kagami was like having a difficult time trying to socialize. You remember that?
Yeah, just like so socially awkward.
We tried to be real careful with that. You did an amazing job in that episode in particular. Give it up for Faye.
Thank you.
Yes.
It helps to be a little bit socially awkward in real life.
Yeah, we all bring a little bit of ourselves to the parts. All right, yes, Multi-Mouse.
Is there any like specific lines that you absolutely love that you found like funny or like fun to act out or just love in general or like scenes that you like?
Great, that's a great question. Are there any lines or scenes or moments that you like to say or that you remember fondly or whenever like a particular moment happens for you, like a description of that moment? Like for instance, I like it when I also sometimes will have one line as the janitor at school. He's just kind of walking around. He's either cleaning lockers or he's brushing, he's sweeping the floor and stuff like that. I always like to make those moments as silly as I can. And they are so small, but I have the most fun with those moments. What about you, Morgan? We'll start somewhere else.
Yeah.
You relax. You're good. She's like, why am I always right after you? I was too busy listening. I wasn't thinking.
Answers.
Yeah. Anybody
I
else?
got one.
Yeah, please.
I always like to start my voiceover session with, "Don't be bemused, it's just the news."
Yeah.
I like Luca, and he's cool. But here's the thing: anytime that he like gets real like edgy and emotional, I always have a fun time digging it. And it's funny because Ezra is very good at his Luca, and he's like, "Ooh, no, you need to." He really is good at inspiring us to like push further. So whenever I kind of mess up, he's like, "Just feel it, like it's really Luca." You know, he gets into it. He gets into his own Luca, so it's really fun. So anytime that Luca has a confession of love, I like those moments a lot. I think they're fun.
I really liked getting to transform with Flag as Lady Noir. That was cool.
Mine is kind of real. Can I get real? Okay.
You want to get real for a minute?
Well, it's just, okay.
We appreciate you getting real, right, guys? We want it.
Okay.
Get real with us.
The episode that aired at Comic-Con where Kagami and Marinette hung out and we finally learned that Kagami's not such a jerk or like ice cold or whatever and that she's just misunderstood and socially awkward. I think that was just a big fun episode for me that I like when it didn't even air yet. I was like waiting and waiting for that to come out because it meant so much to me just recording it in many different ways. And it can be tough playing a character that people don't really like at first because, you know, I don't mean to ruin your ships, but sometimes people online are also kind of mean. But like after that aired though, so many people reached out and said, I'm sorry for misjudging Kagami and for anything mean that I said in the past. And I was like, oh, because like all the characters I play, I try to have a deep connection with in some way. So I really appreciated it that it aired.
That's got to be a
People
challenge.
were so nice.
Yeah, because I'm sure you're getting a lot of internet opinions, let's say.
Oh, there are a lot of opinions.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think,
Everybody has one.
was that episode that they aired, was it the one that was Anna Maestro? Or was it the one where they go to...
They were playing a game. what is it? I don't know the actual episode title, but it was Ikari Gozen.
Oh, yeah, the Ikari Gozen
Thank
episode.
you.
Thank you very much,
Please,
Bo.
thank
Thank
you.
you. Yeah.
I just remember recording stuff and it's all a blur, but it was great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. Why did we get that out?
I just love, we spent a lot of time in the Party Crasher episode, like really nailing the Adrian at the top of the stairway.
That's right.
Like that was the most fun. Cause like I think we literally spent like 5 minutes like, no, it's gotta be more Rocky.
Yeah, we really wanted the Adrian moment where you were screaming out Adrian. We wanted to get as rocky as possible.
Yeah, and but my personal favorites in every episode is anytime Cristina she's making it super awkward because I can picture her in the booth, and that's my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It is more difficult than you realize. In fact, last night I was teaching a voiceover workshop for all ages. They were coming to Los Angeles from Florida. There's about 40 of them. They all want to be actors. They're going to go and try and get an agent. And they had a voiceover class with me. And we let them work on a Miraculous Ladybug scene. It was the episode where Adrian's cousin comes to visit, and it's on the anniversary, it's on Adrian's mom's birthday, and he's pretty sad, and all the friends want to leave a voicemail message, and they could not do it as quickly as Cristina does it, with all the different changes of all the stumbling and stammering. So we all hand it to you. You do an amazing job with how clumsy and weird Marinette is.
Oh, I forgot. There's one scene that really sticks out to me
Yeah.
as the most awkward scene I've ever recorded in the history of ever.
Wow, ever?
Anything ever.
You record a lot of other things.
This one's the most awkward scene in the history of cinema.
Okay.
And that's when she thinks Adrian is a statue.
Yes.
I was like, no, baby girl, no. Please don't do this.
That was pretty awkward, but I will counter that awkward, and we can talk about the most romantic moment is when we saw them kiss and their hands clutched together. Do you remember?
No.
Yeah, you do.
Which one? Which
Oh my
one?
gosh, I forgot what party they were at.
Oblivio.
Which one?
Oblivio.
Oblivio? It was
Oh, yeah.
Remember? And their hands like clutched, and then it was like, and here's what happens. When we see a moment that romantic, we all go, oh, we are working on a French show. There is a lot of love in this show, a lot of feelings, and a lot of romance when it happens.
I remember preparing for that episode, and when I saw that, I just screamed.
Yeah.
Because I was very excited, and I was excited to tell you about it.
Yes. We've gotten to a point now, Veronica and I now are at a place where whenever there's a new episode of Miraculous Ladybug, and we have not watched it yet, we want to watch it together. We want to watch it with headphones on, and we want to have a camera filming our reactions. Because we are both like, ah! What? No! Oh! Is it happening? It can't happen. It's happening. Like all that stuff. All that stuff. We are just two children in the booth.
We really are. It's a lot of fun. One of those episodes that we did is my favorite episode of Ladybug, too.
Yeah, for sure. We have another question here. Thank you, patiently waiting.
So this is, if you've already had like a transformation, pick another one, but what, if your character could transform using a Miraculous, which one would it be other than the one that you've already used if you have had one?
Great, so if you were given a different Miraculous other than the one you have, which Miraculous would you like to have to transform into? Like, for instance, I wouldn't mind trying out Flag and being Cat Noir for like a day. I think that would be pretty awesome. It looks pretty great. Cat Noir, you look pretty great. It must be awesome being Cat Noir right now. You're loving it? See, I want to feel how fabulous that is. Do we have any other Cat Noirs in the house? Oh, we have a chillin' Cat Noir. Oh wait, stand up Cat Noir. That's right. He's like, why are you making me do this? I have a kimono on. Yeah, very, very nice. Good, nice. Give it up for our Cat Noirs. You guys look great. What about you guys? Don't worry, Morgan, I'm not going to ask you first.
I think it's difficult for me because ever since I was a kid, I always thought like the ability to control time would be the coolest superpower ever. And it just so happens that, you know, I got that. So, I don't know. I think Cat Noir is pretty cool. I just, there's something about that. It's really, I think that would be a cool, like, different world. Maybe a world where like Luca becomes like a pirate for some reason. Let's make it happen.
I picked the bunny one. It's my favorite color, that's all.
I really like Rena Rouge and Volpina's costume. I think it's the best. So cute. There's also, I really like, but if I had to wear Miraculous in everyday life, it would be the Ox one, because it's like a nose ring. That is pretty
Right?
cool.
Wait a minute, are you using a cheat sheet
Yes.
of all the Kwamis on the Zag mystery box?
Yes!
Cheater.
Also, I looked inside.
That's right. What about, I really liked it when Ladybug took Flag and transformed into Lady Cat Noir. What was that called? That's a Lady Noir?
That's what I said, right? Lady Noir?
Lady Noir, I think we have a Lady Noir. Check her out. Come on over here. Chassé over here. Chassé it out, Lady Noir. That's the best of both worlds right there. You get the best of both worlds. Look at that. What is that, Hannah Montana? That's right. But you're much better that way. Nicely done. You can walk back. We won't watch. It's fine. You're doing
Catwalk.
the catwalk.
Yeah.
Nice one, Morgan.
Thank you.
The catwalk with Lady Noir. Very nice. Who else? Did we get everybody?
Personally, I liked Luca's because the superpower is really cool, but also it's super sassy. Like, I really liked that, so that's my answer.
Yeah. Super sassy. It's appropriate. He's named Sass for his Miraculous. That's right. Excellent. Well, do we have any other questions?
Oh, I remember a transformation where I was like, oh, that's just a little strange.
Uh-oh.
It was Sass when Adrian had him.
Oh, when he turned into Apex?
Apex! I was like, wait, this is not right.
This was very wrong.
Yeah.
None of us. It was like we all ate like really old meat. We're like, this tastes bad. Everybody, Bryce, you, me, everybody, we're like, this is wrong. What is he doing? He doesn't know what to do. It was a big, big mess. Yeah, the good call on that one. I wanna ask one other question, and then we'll take a bunch of pictures because we have never been on a panel together, and we've got this great Miraculous screen behind us. That's pretty cool. I want to ask, how has, in any small way,
I don't know how to
the
answer
speaker
that.
got mad at me, in any small way or a large way or in any memorable way at all, how has being involved in the show Miraculous Ladybug affected your life, and or had an interaction with someone where the show has affected their life? What's that? Yes, yes. Well, let's hear that story about how Miraculous Ladybug, being involved in the show, has in some way affected your life, or you've heard stories from other fans as they told you.
I think after the episode I talked about aired earlier, I actually became pretty good friends with Cristina in real life. Yeah. And that's meaningful to me.
And you guys have a real beautiful friendship. Just like Kagami and Marinette. Yes, sir.
I'm ready.
Andrew, yes, we want to hear, how has your life been affected by Miraculous Ladybug?
It's like completely different, and I mean that in the best possible way. When I first started recording, I had no idea what this world was. Like, no clue. I did a lot of musical theater, I toured a lot, I did a lot of traveling the country and doing stuff like that. So coming from the theater world and the professional, that side of things, and then being like, oh, I'm gonna jump into voiceover. And Ezra, I took a workshop with him a while back.
2 years ago.
2 years ago. And he was like, you sing. And I happen to have this role that might work for you. I'd like you to audition for and try out and stuff. And so I came in, and I mean, he knew the whole time. but he didn't tell me. So it was kind of interesting. And then all of a sudden he's like, hey, do you want to come over and film like an introduction video? Just like introduce people to you and stuff. I was sure, whatever. And we went and did it. It was fun. And then he posted the video. And then all of a sudden, like overnight, I got like 20,000 followers, and people were like flooding my inbox, being like, "We love Lucas so much." And like, you guys have no idea how much that means to me to see in my life. Just seeing people supportive of me being me and welcoming me into your community so openly and so like. So just, it floored me. It floored me, and it hasn't stopped. The love continues. I have new friends that I've met, and I continue to meet every single day. And I love seeing the pictures that people draw, and the ways that the show changes their life. Not just Luca at all, but just Miraculous in general. Seeing how much love there is for the show, so it's completely just transformed my whole perspective on what this world is, and I love it.
Excellent. Thank you, Andrew. You know, the funny thing is, Andrew was he was touring the country with a musical show called Jersey Boys. He is, I know he's a great singer, I know he plays guitar, but Lucas so far hasn't sung a note, nothing. He just strums on his guitar. And I'm like, what? I thought this dude would sing. Nope. Maybe he will, but I have a feeling he will never. But that's all right, if ever it should happen.
But if the ice cream seller can have a song,
oh gosh,
why can't he have a song? It doesn't make any sense, am I right?
I wish Luca was the ice cream seller. That would be so much better.
How about some chocolate swirl? No,
I mean, he is in kiddie section. Maybe one day Rose will allow him to sing one of the songs. That would be pretty cool. Who likes the Rose Julica mashup? You guys like that promo? It's pretty sweet, right? It's very, very good. I love how the show has all characters in love with all different people. They just let it be. We don't make any big deal of it. It's not like it's special. It just is because that's how it is. There's just love everywhere, and the show just shows that, and the fans know that. And do you guys like that about that show? Yeah? All right, what about the rest of you? How has Miraculous affected your life in any way?
So I've been voiceover, I've been acting for a long time, but something really special happened when this show came around, and for the first time I found myself in a position to be a role model. Suddenly I had a lot of young kids looking up, because doing anime it's usually an older crowd, but now I have children and young women and boys who really look up to me, and that's really made me accountable and made me want to become a better person, more responsible about just how I carry myself, how I treat myself, and how I, treat others. So this role has really defined my life in a very big way, and thank you guys for letting me be this character and for holding me accountable. I really appreciate you guys.
We love you, Cristina. Are you kidding? You are the best Marinette Ladybug ever. She wanted this role so badly. She worked so hard and auditioned over and over and over again. And when she came in for like that final time to see if she would get the part or not, she told me, she's like, I really want this part. I really love this character. And she went for it. She had her focus, she worked hard, and she got it. She reached her goals. We love that you have the role, and we're very proud of you, and thank you for sharing that with us. Who else? Anybody else? Chris?
Just from a personal level, as a father, I have 3 kids, and they love. Oops. Thank you. They love Ladybug, and like my daughter loved watching it. So when I got to be in the show, I was so excited to share that with her, and like the look on her face and then my kids' face when they heard me for the first time in it, because they can't really experience some of the other shows I watch. It's not really for them, but this is something that was for them. So like for them to really be like, oh wow, that's Daddy. Daddy's doing the thing. That meant a lot to me, and like the reaction still.
Yeah, when give it up for Chris. Give it up for Chris. Chris mentioned that to me when we were working on a Korean movie that was a live action, like real intense movie that, you know, we both were like, all right, this is a cool project. We got to know each other. But he shared that with me, and getting to work with him, I know how talented he is, and knowing that he is a dad and he's got kids that are fans of the show, I kind of locked that away. So when a character would come up that would be right for him, I wanted to give him that role, which he didn't have to audition for it because I knew it would be right. Same thing with Morgan. She came to me and she was like, I really love that Ladybug show. It's just so cute. If there's ever an opportunity for a character that I can play, and she plays some pretty, like, really intense, real strong characters. So when I saw Desperata, I was like, this is Morgan, no problem. So Chris and Morgan, the two of you, were like so easy to cast. When I saw it, I knew that they were right for you, and I'm so glad that they were something that you wanted to do. Because sometimes we get cast and we're like, I don't know what I'm working on, but oh, this looks cool. But now that we're working on Ladybug and it has exposure, I'm getting, like, you know, emails, or people will message me and they're like, if there's ever something for me, I would love to be in that show, because the fans are the best than any other show, which you guys are. You're amazing fans. So now all the VO actors are like, hey, I want a part on Ladybug. When can I do that?
You surprised me with it when we were working on B.
I surprised you with it too?
Yeah, well, you were like, oh,
yes.
I have this.
Yeah, I knew you were right. It was perfect for you.
His mind's just always buzzing with ideas.
Yeah. Well, because Veronica is like, okay, we're gonna have all these new characters. So as soon as she tells me, like, what's coming down with these new episodes, I'm like, all right, start thinking. And Sabrina and I are always brainstorming actors. Whenever and she'll see me, like, I get so stressed out when it's time to cast. And she's like, what is the matter with you? I'm like, oh, I gotta cast all these characters, or I don't know who to do. And she's like, what about this person? I'm like, oh my gosh, you're right. That one, you are.
People don't know this, but I do. I have a lot of sway with the casting.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
it's true.
I love that though. I love casting. I've been doing that for Ezra for years though.
You have been
helping him cast stuff.
incredibly helpful with all of those things. I would crumble in a pile of stress and anxiety every time a new episode comes around. That is right. All right, so I think we are just about done with our panel time. No, that's for me. That's not a prize. You're showing everybody my address too. You might want to flip it around. Don't zoom in on that.
I'll post it on my Instagram story.
Yeah, post it on your Instagram story. Ladies and gentlemen, can we give a nice big round of applause to everyone on our panel, Veronica and Chris and Faye and Cristina and Andrew and Sabrina and Morgan and Ezra. We are so happy to share this with you here at Anime Impulse. What we would really like to do for us is we would like to take a picture all together and have all those that are in complete cosplay to come and join us behind us. So if you are willing to join us up here and be a part of our picture, we would love that. So act quickly, come on up. And then I'm gonna need to ask a volunteer to take a picture with my camera so that I can see it too. You'll do it for me, buddy? Come on up.
Could we get a picture with all the audience in it as well?
Yeah, we'll flip around and then get the audience in it too.
Okay.
Yeah.
attention. Everybody come in. All right, you guys can fill up like the aisle right here. Oh yeah, yeah.
I noticed when I was sitting down lately before I sleep, so I kept moving it.
You guys are all miraculous. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Give our special guests a big round of applause. We will be having signings later over there, so come and meet us.
Yes.
We will have some prints to sell. And
Me
go
and
ahead.
Faye are signing right now, and where are we signing? At hall in
the exhibit hall.
In hall 9.
In Hall 9. Don't follow them over
Yeah.
there. They've got great stuff for you.